Hello, I'm FBX and welcome back to the video. Today I want to talk about one of the most amazing features I've found in Minecraft in quite some time, and it's something to do with the latest beta or snapshot that's found in the latest version of Minecraft on Bedrock or Minecraft with Java, because it is to do with an existing kind of cool feature already. So again, this is one you might not be aware of, or you might be really aware of, but if you place a boat on ice, it creates the coolest effect as you can slide along it at crazy speed. Seriously, look how fast I'm going. This is a cool feature that exists already in Minecraft, and it's great, and it's been considered to be patched out quite a few times, and again, in some versions it's not quite there. However, the amazing thing about this little glitch is that it actually works in this latest snapshot even better, because if you take some blue ice, the newest type of ice block made from 9 packed ice, you can skid along this, and let me just tell you that it's even more amazing. So yeah, I'm be showing this off in today's video. I'm sure they'll end up patching it out because it's just too insane, but I wanted to show it off and talk about it and mention that I really want to see this stay in Minecraft in this video, and if you do agree, you can like this video and let me know that you want to see this stay too, because it's just too crazy to even believe sometimes. So yeah, like the video if you like it, but let's get straight into talking about exactly what's going on here. So yeah, like I said, having boats go on ice is a fairly normal thing in Minecraft. It's been around for quite some time, and even as boats have changed, they tried patched out quite a few times, but on Bedrock at least, it's still here to this day, and it's already a really crazy transportation method. It takes a lot of effort to set it up, because you need to have like either Frostwalker, or you need to like, again, have lots and lots of ice be placed yourself, and you know, it's a reasonably fast method of traveling way, you know, further distances than you could travel by foot in the same time. However, in the latest update, they decided the slipperiness factor of ice was not quite high enough, so they seem to take it up to like 11 for blue ice. And again, even when if you look at this right now, it doesn't look like I'm going too much faster, but that's until you appreciate that same distance that I'm already covering pretty darn fast. It's about 400 blocks. I'm covering that in like seconds, and also the moment you see my speed differentiate when I go from the blue ice to the regular ice. So again, here's my speed on blue ice, and then suddenly it slows down because I'm on regular ice. Like again, it's hard to see the difference quite clearly, you know, from one to the other, but it's pretty insane when you actually start to realize just how much faster we're going here. Like you can even in fact go so fast using this. So again, to show you some distance, I'll go this way for like so many blocks. You can go so fast you outrun the render distance. Even again on the Xbox One X we're playing right here, we're at the point where, like, you know, again we hit the render distance and we have to be stopped. But we traveled about 1,000 blocks there in some absurdly short amount of time, and I wanted to show you just like how intense this is. So right now I'm not touching my controller. I'll turn on some controller cam so you can see what I'm doing here. I'm playing this on Xbox One, but again works on PC, etc. But you know, just tapping my stick forwards now, just a little bit, look how much momentum that provides me. Again, my hand is up here, my other hand's all the way down there. I haven't touched the controller in all this time, but I'm still going at a really fast rate, like almost at the top speed you'd get from regular ice. Just by giving it this tiny tap every few seconds, or every like 10 seconds or something, you can go at the same speed as like the max speed for ice, and way faster than you can go by walking in Minecraft. And again, once you even turn it down just a little bit, you can get some serious stuff going. And then again, if we do a little bit of skidding, you can see that like the amount of traction you have is basically none. Again, the slipperiness factor, or whatever you want to describe the internal factor as, is just turned up to the most insane stuff. And again, to compare here, here's what a boat looks like in water. A boat is pretty fast in water. It just can't compare to how it is by land. So yeah, okay, I think we've proven at least some amount that, like, yeah, pretty insane actually. So we're gonna hop onto the boat, onto here, and you know, that's pretty insane. But let me show you a few other things about this, because again, it's nice by itself that, like, oh, look how fast you go. And again, I feel like this is gonna be patched out, because again, it literally allows you to break the Minecraft game by going, you know, outrunning the render distance essentially. Oh no, okay, I know, man. Do you see what's happening here? I literally can't undo it fast enough, because it takes you that long to undo it. It's just there's so little control here that it almost makes you think they have to fix it in some way. But the amount of fun you can have here, like, this looks unreal. It's almost unbelievable. It's just so intense, and that's just the, you know, that's the tip of the surface when it comes to like speed alone. What if we combine speed with a little bit of turning speed? So yeah, like I said, the traction on this is really low. So that means that if we wanted to do something like, let's say, a little bit of spinning, because by the way, just made a little mistake here, but let's say you, oh, hello dolphin. If you wanted to do something like spinning around, then let me show you what you can do with that. So I'm gonna go forwards just a little bit, and then I'm gonna rotate like this, and I'm gonna show you that, like, oh my god, it hurts a little bit. Oh no, I'm flying off the edge. And then suddenly everything stops again. But like, again, seeing just how insanely fast this is again, it blows my mind more than just a little bit. So I'm gonna go underneath the huge ice sheet here, because I fell off one more time, and I'm gonna show you what can happen. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to like blow a hole in the ice or something. But I'm gonna show you what can happen if we do that with like enough space to just keep on spinning, because you can do some crazy stuff, you know, to mods if you want to, if you set them up in that way. So I'm just going to break one of these blocks, and then we're going to, you know, pretend that I'm not doing anything wrong here, because it's all fine, really. So we're just going to float up above this, or yeah, it's surprisingly tricky to get under a sheet of ice. Let me show you what happens if we grab our boat again. So we're underneath regular ice right now. So, you know, pretty normal speeds, and you can spin, and it's nice. And like, oh, you stop after a few seconds. Let me show you what happens when we do the same kind of like grab a bit of speed and then spin on the blue ice. So again, just a little bit of speed, and then we're spinning. And now we're going so fast that that same mushroom island is appearing like every second. I look like this. I haven't touched my controller in forever, by the way. And basically, you have no idea what's going on. And that's without me. That's me just tapping it for a few seconds. Let me show you what happens when you hold it down. This is it literally looks like my head is spun around. I've gone so dizzy. Oh my gosh, I'm hitting something soon. Oh man, what's happened? And this, again, this goes to show just how much speed you can pick up, even while staying on the spot. And we finally hit the edge. I feel really dizzy even watching Minecraft doing that. And again, I feel like the possibilities, the creativeness from this is so great. And this is the sort of feature I love to see in Minecraft. The sort of stuff that is fun to use by itself. Like, again, even just playing around, this is fun. It's like the Elytra, but then the possibilities for like real survival contraptions, if you need to get around fast, is just near endless. So here's me doing the same thing. I kind of want to do, oh god, I kind of want to do the same thing to a mob, but again, now this is the speed in water, which is again faster than walking speed, but it just seems so slow on something like that. So now, just for fun, I think what we could do is we can try and okay, so let's grab myself here. I want to show you both in third person, but also third person, hopefully with a mob involved. So I think it'll be easier just to you know, hop into creative and do it that way, because that mushroom is walking away from my boat antics. He does not approve what's going on here. So we're going to hop into creative very quickly. I'm going to show you again, same thing, but with a boat, because again, if this only lasts for a little bit, this is going to be like the most fun opportunity to play around with a glitch or whatever. So let's take the most of it. Let's just get something as simple as like a sheep in here, right? So okay, guess what, sheep? You're coming on a pretty crazy ride today, because I'm going to throw you in the boat, and then we're going to just, you know, launch the boat onto the blue ice, because it's not quite as effective when it's just a mob by itself, but it's still semi-effective to see just how fast and how far you can push like mobs. Again, minecarts at one point in Minecraft's time were like the thing to transport stuff with, but nowadays, like the amount of, okay, so I'm going to go for a real push now. The amount of like distance you can push just using like, you know, boats and ice is insane. And that's before, look, it's still going. It's a pretty nice pace too, because there's just so little grip on the blue ice. In fact, I'm certain there's like next to none, because again, you pretty much never, you know, stop. You slow down sometimes, and again, you can see the sheep is slowly coming to a crawl, but we're still going and we're still going after all that time. And this is a mob which has less pushing effect. So now if we push them up and then we get out, let's say, okay, you have to be a little bit careful about that, I guess. But if we push them up, oh, the momentum is maintained too, even when you get out of the boat. So then we can push it sideways, I guess, and then we can get back in and oh my gosh. So I just found a glitch on a glitch right here. Your boat momentum is preserved even after you get out of the boat. So you can like launch a mob if you want to, just have someone else get in the boat, and then immediately get yourself out. That's cool if you ask me. And that's a thing you can do as of this update. If you want to reverse things, just get out of your boat. And again, I think this will be patched in some way. Even if it's like intended feature, I feel like there's just too much insanity for this to stay forever. But it's so fun, and me and the sheep are going to prove that by going for a little bit of a spinning disco. And I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Since we're on the topic of like secret features, and you might be like, oh, that was cool to get. Hope you all enjoyed it. I figure actually, let's give you a quick bonus, because again, I'm sure Mojang's going to remove this feature at some point. But a feature they're not going to remove that you might be able to have fun with, that I didn't point out, despite, you know, I've been playing around with the beta updates and trying to find just cool stuff, because I think, again, I'm super curious, and I'm sure you are too. One of the cool secrets that was revealed to me by some subscribers that is to do with water, is that water has different colors in every biome. I covered that in my video. I did a whole day of searching around for it, but one of the things I never even thought to check was how does water look in the end, because, you know, you can get water in the nether, but only by accident, but you can get water in the end, like, by default. I just didn't think they'd do anything with it, but guess what? They actually did change water in the end. And although the color itself isn't too impressive, like I like it, but it's not like amazing, right? Like it goes really well with the end stone, but it's not the best thing. Let me show you what it looks like on the inside. It's purple water. There is purple water in the end now. And again, you might like the default color, you might like how it looks on the inside, but I love that they put the time and the effort, you know, like into this update to consider putting in like, oh yeah, so as well as doing all the other things we're doing, you know, like watercolors that you'll actually see. This is one that literally 1% of players, if that, will ever see, but they put time into thinking, how should it look, how should we do it? And that's the beautiful thing about this update. That's the beautiful thing about what's going on right now. And I know, personally, I love it when they do stuff like this. Also, a lot of mushrooms fell into the end, but I love when they do stuff like this. I'd like to hear your opinion, and I'd like to know if you think the blue ice thing should stay. Because again, I'm sure some of you are gonna be like, yeah, and I'm sure a lot of you are gonna go, no, it's too broken. But let me know, comments down below, and I hope you all enjoyed it, because I'll see you all in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.